The Lord Stendarr is Empire. He is the one who commands and suffers men to read. His is the mercy that forgives us for our transgressions and bids us to show compassion to our people. But he is also the justice of the divines. He who teaches us to strike out at evil wherever it may take root. As the god of well-earned luck, Stendarr helps us to help ourselves. He teaches us the value of independence and allows us to be the masters of our own fate. For this, he is often maligned as the apologist of men. But this is his virtue. The Dominion disfavors him because he is the divine who gives us the power to fight back. Why should we be meek? Why should we allow anyone but the divines themselves to command us? They have taken Talos from us. Who is to say they will not take Stendarr next? Our Lord bids us to rise, my fellow citizens. Rise and suffer no evil in our midst. Praise Stendarr!
Don't believe the lies these priests are peddling. I lost my best friend to their brainwashing.
Stendarr saved my life after the war. These priests took us in, a pair of ruined old veterans. And all Aktar can do is complain. Don't pay him any mind.
The Vigilants. They besmirch Stendarr's name with their misdeeds. Perhaps, if you're willing to help me, we could try to sabotage them. Knock them down a peg.
If you wish to join the Vigil, you must prove yourself worthy. We do not accept failure. Stendarr's eyes are upon you. Do his bidding, uphold his virtues, and you will be rewarded. Fail, and you will leave this place in shame.
The Lord Stendarr welcomes you to the Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil showcase for the Creation ModCon 2024. Our focus for today is on the Vigilants of Stendarr. This is Penitent's Rock, the main headquarters for the Vigil of Stendarr, and their largest base anywhere in Tamriel. Early in the design process for the city of Chorrol, whose patron deity is Stendarr, a common topic of discussion was the potential inclusion of a Hall of the Vigilant somewhere near the city. We knew from Skyrim that different chapters of the Vigil have their own halls in various locations across Tamriel, but the details were sparse, so we went about filling in the gaps ourselves. In our lore, the Cyrodiil chapter is the largest and most powerful, so Penitent's Rock needed to reflect that in all aspects of its design. Not only will we see plenty of normal vigilants here, training, studying, and relaxing between missions, but also a new rank of vigilant, the Lord Keeper. Although the Cyrodiil chapter has its own keeper, who we'll meet in a moment, the Lord Keeper is responsible for communicating with and coordinating all of the Vigil's chapters across Tamriel. Once we had chosen a suitable location for our Vigil Hall, we began to plan our content properly. What kind of content, you ask? We had the same question. A simple side quest? A neutral faction with some radiant content? A small settlement with room for multiple types of content? In the end, we felt that joining the Vigil was a fairly important player fantasy for lots of fans, and that making a properly joinable faction was worth the effort. The Vigil of Stendarr is not a guild questline, but it is a fully fledged miscellaneous faction, similar in aspect to the Bard's College from Skyrim, but much larger in scope. Our playthrough character here has already gone through the initiation, but be prepared. Joining the Vigil won't be as simple as chatting to its leader and swearing an oath. This faction will need you to prove yourself before you can become a member. For those who like specifics, the full breakdown of Vigilance content can be seen here. The mini-questline includes 4 full-length quests, in which the Vigil struggles with some internal squabbles, during their search for a mysterious artifact. In addition to this, we have 8 Radiant quests, which provide repeatable content for players who just can't get enough of the monster-hunting, Daedra-killing fantasy. As you can see, not all the Radiant quests involve killing monsters and clearing dungeons. You might be called upon to donate to the poor in the name of Stendarr, the god of charity, or replenish the Vigil's supplies by crafting some silver weapons with your smithing skill. We really wanted to expand on what Skyrim's Radiant system can do, so that climbing the ranks of this faction feels rewarding and interesting, not just checking off boxes in your questlog. Rising through the ranks of the Vigil isn't just about glory. Turning the Vigil into a joinable faction has allowed us to integrate it more closely with our tentpole questline, the Seat of Sundered Kings. As you journey through Cyrodiil, you'll gather many allies and friends, from province-spanning guilds to hermit battle mages and popular newspapers. The Vigil is just one of those many allies who can be recruited to your cause when it becomes time to crown a new emperor. In the Seat of Sundered Kings, players play a game of espionage and politics to build up support for their chosen candidate in the race to succeed Titus Mede II. The Vigilants will be willing to support a candidate who protects the religious interests of the Empire and harkens back to a safer, more glorious era before the Oblivion Crisis. More on who that might be at another time. But that's not all. Another, far more tangible reward awaits the faithful of Stendarr at the end of this journey. The Hammer of Stendarr, the holy weapon of the god of justice. What will it take to wield such a thing? After all, not just anyone can be worthy of this weapon. As you can see, this hammer is a mighty weapon indeed, capable of striking fear into even the most evil of Stendarr's enemies. Stendarr is not only the god of justice, though. When designing the hammer, we wanted to create a relic that would encompass all of his many facets. As such, the hammer has not one but 3 unique enchantments. Firstly, justice. When you use the weapon to strike an undead, Daedra, were-creature or vampire, your enemy is bathed in Stendarr's holy flames. Abominations beware. Then, mercy and compassion. Whenever you pray to Stendarr at a way shrine or chapel, you will receive a temporary buff that provides a passive healing aura to your allies and followers. Stendarr rewards those who protect others. Finally, charity and well-earned luck. Whenever you donate money to a beggar, you receive another buff that increases your chance to inflict a critical strike. The player being rewarded for embodying Stendarr's virtues was a common theme throughout our decision process, and can be seen in the quests as well. In fact, every quest has a major decision point, which requires the player to make a difficult choice under pressure. When you're stuck between 2 bad options, what comes first? Your devotion to the law and loyalty to your order, or holding up the morals of your patron divine? As always, your choices will have consequences. Only those who are deemed worthy can wield the Hammer of Stendarr. This reward is not guaranteed. You will have to earn it. Alas, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for watching, and if you want to see more from us on the Cyrodiil team, head over to the community Discord server, where we post regular updates, including our ongoing implementation of the Vigilance questline into the mod, and some showcases of our in-house lore developed for the faction. If you want to help with the development of the project, there's lots of ways to do that too. Of course, being such loyal fans for so many years is already more than we could ask for, but if you're itching to get involved, or looking to get into the games industry, we're always looking for a wide range of volunteers. We are particularly interested in dungeon designers and 3D artists and animators, but we're also open to applications from writers, editors, QA testers, PR specialists, sound designers, quest implementers, asset implementers, and interior level designers. To apply for any of these positions, you can head over to beyondskyrim.org/join. If you don't yet have any of these skills, but you still wish to contribute, fear not. We can teach you. Head over to the Arcane University, a collaboration project between some of the biggest and most experienced modding teams, where you can learn everything you need to know to start modding Skyrim. Enroll today at beyondskyrim.org/au. And even if you can't or don't want to get involved, we are, as ever, endlessly thankful for your support. Stendarr's blessings to you all, and may you walk always in his light.